Okay, so IBC, we have 11 dots on here. Who put a dot on here? Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Okay, one man.
Raise your hand. Who put 11?
So we have 2 people, 3 people. Okay. So when we're looking at IBC, we have to look, why do we want it? What's the use case for it? And we stood there for 10 minutes and we found it very difficult to actually find a valid use case at the moment for IBC. So potentially it could be used for sister chains, possibly for transfer tokens, possibly transfer tokens to another EOS IO based chain, potentially manage assets on a different blockchain, so Ethereum or Bitcoin. And beyond that, we didn't really get anything that we need now. So our conclusion was, don't worry about it, it's fine. This is why I asked the 11 here, because not many developers put their sticker here. And I don't see any developers raising their hands who put the sticker here, so yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's not necessarily a priority at the moment. If we had huge amounts of data running through the chain and the resources were so expensive that the chain was just unmanageable, we could probably have something at that point, but it's looking like 1 to 2 years before we actually really need some sort of IBC solution. The APIs and the other things that we're talking about seem to be way more pressing now than IBC. So if anyone's unhappy with that and they have a real good use case, raise your hand now. Eric, you don't do it. You need it.
It's a buzzword.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that's it. I said, look.
I would say, like you said, side chains. I think that if we do have a whole bunch of EOS IO chains, maybe it is 1 to 2 years down the road. But I really like the idea that you could have very low switching costs, where you could just move from another chain.
We did mention this as a potential kickback. Does it make sense?
EOS itself was designed for the cheap transaction and fast execution, and we tried to build some REX, like side chains and other solutions that should be solved on the on chains. Just use REX, put your more rent resources and do it. So if you need cheap, it could be very cheap. It could be fast, EOS is the fastest. So why we need ever inter-blockchain communication on the EOS IO? Moreover, I know at least 3 projects called Cadota and Cosmos which try to solve inter-blockchain communication. So let's allow them to spend their time and money and to prove or disprove this concept. Our conclusion, like the engineer conclusion, is potentially someone need this, we can build it, but we do not need the real demand, and we approach you to use EOS IO instead of some inter-blockchain buzzword. We have 1 minute already, but we finished.
So rather than IBC, migration. So Ethereum projects, if they're not handling it very well, migrate to EOS IO because we've got plenty of space.
We like that.